Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Manufacturers here with yet another live stream episode 4. Today we have a lot to talk about. We have a special guest. We're gonna have a section that we just started today called Meet the Collector, where I'm gonna give chance to every collector to talk about what they like, how they start their channel, share their collection, and we can ask them questions and everything. We're gonna talk about Qui-Gon. What the hell is Qui-Gon? Where's Qui-Gon? Where's Cody? Where's Gamora? Where's Nebula? Forget it. We have a lot to talk about today. So we're just gonna wait a few minutes to make sure we have more people in the chat, and then we're just gonna kick this in. We have Sergio waiting on the other line. As soon as we get more people, we're gonna introduce him and get the show going. So right now we have about 10 people. So let's wait a few more minutes and then we're gonna start this show. And it's Friday, so tomorrow's Saturday finally. What a long week. Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Braulio, how's it going, my friend? The Jedi Way. Alan, what's up, Alan? Oscar, how's it going, my friend? Can you guys hear me okay today? Is the sound coming from my mic? I think I just got frozen. I'm still here, guys. Just some technical difficulties. And of course, this happens to me when I'm live. Just bear with me for a second. I'm still here, guys, just so you know. You should see me now. Sorry about that. All right. All right, so we have 14 people, so I'm going to introduce Sergio from GemiiToys. So let me put him in the show here. Sergio, what's up, my friend? Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, man. I can't believe it's my first live stream. Here we are.
I know, just a little bit of yeah, I know. Thanks so much for making it happen.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Just to give you guys a small background of Sergio, he's from GemiiToys. He lives in Japan, so he's basically calling us from the future because today is actually Saturday in Japan and here's Friday in the US. So we have
live from New York. It's Friday, but here Saturday.
It's Saturday, yes. So he's from the future. So we're gonna have this section called Meet the Collector. So this is a section where I like to give chance to other collectors, whatever background, whatever country they are, to just share with us, their passion, why they start collecting, what's their favorite figure, why did they open a YouTube channel in the first place, and things like that. And I want everyone on the chat to throw a question, anything that you want to know about him. Again, he lives in Japan, so he has access to like nice stores like Toy Sapiens and any other shops in Japan where he can see hot toys firsthand that maybe we don't see it here yet in the US. So it will be a good thing. This is the first episode for that. So let's just talk to a little bit with the panel, with the audience, and then we start the small interview. Let's see. I said hi. Hey, mom. How are you? My mom in the chat too.
Mine may be as well.
We have Paul. Hi all. Her required reason soon, according to some liquor on Facebook. Yes, we're gonna talk about that too. This is one of the topics I want to discuss because I heard something about Qui-Gon, so that's the reason why I put it on my thumbnail. It's not a clickbait, it's for real. Let's see what else we have.
Is it really coming out this time? Is it really happening?
Yes, I think it's coming next week. Drogo said this. Yes.
Like, I almost feel like he needs the Obi-Wan with him. You gotta have the Obi-Wan.
Yes, and actually what I was saying on Wednesday when I did my other live stream, I had Obi-Wan and Anakin, and I saw them both, and I regret it so bad, and I'm actually trying to get him back. But I came across a website that one of my friends, the economist, referred to me, called GemiiToys, and one of my followers sent me a message saying that he had an issue with the purchase he made. So I was about to buy it, and then when he said that, I was like a little on the fence because I wasn't 100% sure, so I decided to just hold off and then just look for other options. So hopefully one day I'll get him back. So let's see, we have 17 people, so let's do this quick. Let's start with the interview, and then we can go from there, and then we can talk about everything else because we have a lot to talk today. So alright, so I guess the first question is that I had in my mind, when did you start collecting?
I started collecting in 2015 here in Japan. I've been living here in Japan now for 5 years, and I used to live in LA. I lived in Los Angeles for like 15 years, I think it was there. And they have this store, I'm sure you've probably heard of it, or many of your audience have heard of it, especially if you live in Los Angeles. There's this store kind of almost like warehouse called Frankincense, and they had hot toys there. And Frankincense, and they had hot toys. I was a big gamer. I still kind of am a gamer, but very casual now. But I used to go there and check stuff for video games, and I just saw this Black Widow, the original Black Widow figure from Avengers, and I saw the head sculpt. I was like, wow, this is a really cool figure. And I hadn't been into figures since I was pretty much a kid. Kind of with Ninja Turtles, I kind of went back and forth a little bit, but I was a gamer, So I saw that, I was like, wow, and then it just kind of like, but I heard the price and was like, oh, I better stay away from this. And that was like 7 years ago. And then here in Japan, I was in one shop called Mandarake, which I do on my channel. I sometimes show this store. Actually, next week I'm going to upload another video of that. And I saw this Iron Man figure, the Mark III Iron Man. That's the first. I think it's the first Hot Toys Mark III Iron Man, and it's plastic, and it had the rubber part had the pink, started to pinking out. So it was cheap. It was like under $100, but the head sculpt wasn't very good. But it's like, man, I got a Hot Toy. I finally got it.
I think. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I think it's funny because that's how I think everyone starts, right? You see a figure that you like, and you're like, all right, let me get this one. But you know what? This is gonna be the only one I'm gonna have in my collection. Yep. And then,
and
boom.
In fact, it was only one for a year, and I kept them in the box. I didn't really display them. I don't know why. I kept them there in the box, but every once in a while I'll open it up and take a look at them and say, oh, this is a cool figure. I put the batteries in them and all that, and kind of pose and take some pictures. And after a year in 2000, I think it was 2016. That was in 2015. So I didn't really start collecting then, but 2016 I got the 1989 Batman. And from there, I entered the rabbit hole. It was just one after another. It was Terminator, then it was, let me see. So yeah, Batman, then Terminator, then I got Marty McFly, and it was just one after another.
Wow. And are you a DC fan, Star Wars fan, Marvel?
What am I a fan of?
Yes.
I love them all, but you know, if I were to choose from the three, I'm wearing a Marvel T-shirt. You can barely see just a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
But if I had to choose, it's a hard decision. But I would say it's Star Wars, just because of my childhood. It's really hard between Star Wars and DC, because both of my childhood, like Batman he was the coolest for me when I was a child, and then Star Wars as well. Marvel, I used to read Spider-Man comics, but really what got me into Marvel was the first Iron Man, just like a lot of people. And then I wasn't so into it until especially Avengers Infinity War just really got me into it. It's like, man, I gotta watch this whole thing because this is pretty great.
Yeah, wow, yeah. And you know, I know you have an Instagram page, and I know you post a lot of things, you know, about your collection and videos. So, and obviously you have a YouTube channel as well. So, what made you open your YouTube channel?
Well, I was very hesitant for a very long time. When I first started collecting hot toys, of course, since they're an expensive item, sometimes I would go to this one shop and, you know, they have them used there. And the cool thing is you can actually open it up. They'll open it up for you and you can take a look. And, you know, especially back then, I was worried about the eyes, because buying figures before, I remember some have cockeyed and some don't. Some have good eyes, some don't. But with hot toys, first I was concerned about that. So I would check them out. But I wanted to check reviews, so I would, you know, back then, you know, Sean Long was a popular guy, especially. You remember that? Oh
yes, Sean Long, Octobottomers. Yes. I've been following them for years. Yeah, they're great reviewers.
Introducing me to all these hot toys. Darth Vader was one of the first ones I got too, and I remember watching, because there's quite a few options for Darth Vader. There's a Sideshow. There's two of Sideshow. There's the New Hope, the one I actually still have. And I've recently been thinking I'll probably upgrade if they ever do Return of the Jedi Darth Vader.
Wow, yeah.
But, I was watching Sean Long. I was watching I was watching the Clipper King. I don't know if you remember him.
Oh, the Clipper King. Oh, yes.
Very strict, but I liked the things he had to say. He pointed out some very cool things, actually, and he sold me quite a few figures, I gotta say.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I actually remember one of his videos he did was a whatchamacallit. He showcased a bunch of Star Wars figures, and very nicely done. I really like how he did all those you know, shots, I guess, and with different poses.
Yeah.
So, you know, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's how I was introduced kind of to the YouTube thing, and I was thinking, I don't know if I can do this, but I'd like to do something and just kind of share my thoughts on it. So watching, you know, also Dean Knight, I kind of liked his style a little bit, and watching quite a few of them, then I finally posted a video, I think it was last year, my first video in January or so, of my collection, and I just put some music there. I was very shy about it. I was like, I'm just gonna post this kind of like, I'm just gonna blog about my collection, just for myself, you know. So I slowly started to do more and more, and then I went to Comic-Con last year in Tokyo Comic-Con. And to my surprise, when I posted that video, I got like 30,000 views. Like, whoa, and I
Whoa.
wasn't even asking for subscriptions or anything. People were subscribing. It's like, okay, well then maybe I'll do some more. So here I am.
Wow. I think one of my videos, the most views I had was 11,000, and I felt like I was the king. Honestly, but
Yeah, no, it's like wow, yeah.
I know.
Basically, the story in a nutshell.
Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, having other collectors in the community is awesome. Like sharing your passion, sharing your collection to everyone, and having a YouTube channel also is not an easy thing to do. Like you have a lot of things to take into account,
Yeah.
like the editing, the video that you're gonna provide. Um, you know, it's time that you put for the audience, right? And obviously, if you open a channel, it's because you want to do it. You want to share your thing with everyone, and that's obviously one of the reasons why I have my channel as well. So now
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
One of my big motivations was to make friends, and so thank you for your friendship, man.
Thank you, man. I'm glad we were able to make this happen. And this is
I
gonna
don't
be
have any hot toy friends. I need some hot toy friends.
and this is gonna be something that we're gonna be doing with other collectors as well, kind of to share the passion and the collection with everyone. So I'm just gonna be reaching out to other collectors as well, and hopefully we can have this show like Meet the Collector every Friday, and just talk about figures. I guess that's what we like. Okay.
Yeah.
So now what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go back to the audience and see if they have any questions or anything they
I think
wanna.
somebody said lower the music. At one point I heard that the music was a little bit loud, but I think it's okay now.
Yeah, is it good now,
Yeah.
guys? Is the audio as well? I think Alan sent me a message too. Alan, is the audio okay? Sorry, is the mic everything okay?
Yeah, let's make sure everything is good. Let me see. I'm checking the comments and see what I see.
Yeah, I'm just checking here.
Low your mic. It's a little loud. I hope that's not me.
No, it's probably my mic.
All right. I don't see anything. So yeah, man.
So what about now? Is it better now, guys? Sorry, I'm just trying to fix the audio thing, just to make sure it's not that crazy.
Okay, the audio sounds much better. Says Brendan Morin.
Thank you, guys. Sorry. I have it lowered though. Let me see. Let me see if I can just lower this a little more. So what about now? Is that okay now? It's good? It's good? Thumbs up? If it's good, hit the like button.
Yeah, hit the like button. Show us
All right.
some love.
Show some love. All right. So I'm going to go back to the chat and see what else we have. All right. So we have Paul says, "Hi all, heard Qui-Gon's releasing soon according to some leaker on Facebook." Yes. And that is something that I want to talk to you guys about, because I actually, one of the contacts in Hong Kong told me that it is possible that it's coming out next week. Again, he told me last week is going to be this week. Now he's telling me that this week is going to be next week. So I don't know what to believe. But
How long has he been delayed at this point?
it's been
I haven't
delayed
been
a
following
few.
that one.
It's been delayed a few weeks already. It was delayed a few weeks. I mean, I'll show you guys later when I go to the website. Let's see here. Direcu says the Spider-Man 2099 in the background is super jealous. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, no, this guy looks very cool. He's very cool. I'll show you that in a second. Let's see. So Braulio says, did you get the Incinerator Stormtrooper already? Yes, I did. and it's coming Monday, so I should have the review by Tuesday, hopefully, if there's no delays. I was on my 2 weeks vacation and I'm coming back to work on Monday. So I was expecting to have few releases last week so I can do the reviews, but I guess they wanted to do it the week I go back to work. Alan says, yeah, man, it went. Oh, actually, Braulio, no Braulio, the Ruckus, right? Check out my review that I did on this guy. It's on my channel, so just check it out. Okay. So he said he got it on pre-order. So Alan, now my mic is good, right? So we have Daikas Fly. How you doing, guys? We're doing good, man. Thanks for joining. Okay, so he says, what do you guys think when Cody T's waitlist earlier this week? That's something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I don't know if you noticed that. I think last week we had, or a couple of weeks ago, we had The Mandalorian going on waitlist, the deluxe edition, and everyone on Facebook freaked out. Like, I was seeing messages saying, "Oh my God, this is on waitlist. I couldn't get mine," and a few minutes later, boom, it was back again. So my advice to you guys is, if you want to pull the trigger, just don't wait. If you want to have that figure, just pre-order it. Just better be safe than sorry, because if it's sold out, then you guys are gonna pay the aftermarket price, and that's a pain. That's a pain. So, you know, if you like it, pull the trigger.
Are most people, you think, waiting for the Mandalorian with child, Beskar Mandalorian?
Yes, and I want to have both, because I like the
yeah, I was thinking too.
I like the both looks. And I mean, the good thing is that now you can switch those pieces. So if you are smart, if you're good at customizing things, you can actually do a set for that. So people don't have to buy the actual version, the actual deluxe with the child. They can just, I guess, do the pieces, and then you just put it on the older figure.
I was already thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Beskar him up.
I know, that would be awesome.
Yeah, but I like your. I don't know what to call it. The original Mandalorian, the first one. I like both, but I like that kind of old rusty look. It's more Boba Fettish. I kind of like that.
Oh yes. And actually, I did a comparison as well. When I did the review for the Mandalorian, I put it next to Boba Fett. I have the vintage edition, which is, my opinion, very cool figure with the colors. Looks beautiful, and they look good together too. So. All right, let's see what else we have.
I can't wait to get mine.
Oh yes, it's coming next year, so hopefully, I think it's probably going to be a little sooner than that. I was about to talk about this. The waitlist. Cody was waitlisted. So yeah, I think this is a sideshow tactic. I think what they're trying to do is to push people to pre-order. So they're gonna give you like a timer when you put something on your card. You're gonna see something like a blue thing on the top that says, you know, you can have it for like 4 minutes. So make your decision quick. So, and that's something that I seen, because it happened with Mandalorian Deluxe last couple weeks ago. Now it happened with Cody, and I think it happened with Ahsoka, and happened with a couple of those clone troopers from the 501st Battalion. So just make sure, as I said before, if you like the figure, pre-order it. If that's what you want. Because, you know, I don't know if this is a strategy for people to actually pre-order, but clearly it's working, because a lot of people are just going crazy. So I think it is a good tactic. So we have Tony Castillo. Hey guys, hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining. We have Brendan here. I purchased the looks.
Can I answer a couple questions I got here?
Of course. Yeah, go ahead, my friend.
I got the Jedi Way. Says, what's your favorite Hot Toys video game figure? I would say it's Snake from Metal Gear Solid 3, because I'm just such a big fan of the video game. So.
Yeah. My brother, he loves that game too. He played all the games. He finished all of them, and my son also likes it. But he's more into The Last of Us. He loves that game. He finished it like
I know about
50
it.
times
I know
already.
about it. Yeah.
Actually, Hot Toys should do Last of Us figures. I don't know if that will have any traction.
Video
I
game
mean,
figures are cool. I
yeah,
like
we'll
what
see.
they've done with so far.
Yes, yes. But that would be cool that they do The Last of Us, because I know my son will love one. All right, so we have
Yeah.
Brendan here. Says, I purchased Obi-Wan Deluxe from Toys. They're legit, at least in my experience. Oh, nice, nice. Are you in the US, Brendan? Just curious, because I think the person who sent me the message, he's in the US, and the package was on hold by customs. Hey, Tony. Yeah, apparently it was, but now not anymore. As I said before, last week a couple of figures were waitlisted. Like Mandalorian was one of them, Cody was the other one, and people start freaking out for real, like freaking out. And minutes later, like maybe 10, 15 minutes later, it went back again for pre-order. So a lot of people don't sit on it, you know. If you want to have it, just go pre-order it. Don't risk it, because those are going to be hot figures, you know, for sure. For sure. So we have 22 people on the chat. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. Send us your comment. Everyone is going to be featured in the comment. As you can see on the screen, I'm going to read every single comment. So everyone is going to get a shout out today, like I always do.
Let's see. Braulio Lozano says, how easy is it to sold out figures in Japan? Do you go on eBay or retail stores? Well, I go to retail stores. You know, the main store here is the actual official Hot Toy store in Japan is Toy Sapiens. So I've gotten some figures from there. Sometimes I go to recycle shops and find figures. I just love going out there hunting. And also there's like I've said before, Mandarake, which is they carry just vintage stuff. So they have all kinds of stuff, and I've gotten quite a few figures from there. And then Yahoo Auction. People here in Japan don't do eBay very much. They do Yahoo Auction. So I've gotten a lot of stuff from them as well.
Really? And how's the price compared to, like, in dollars, for example?
It's a little cheaper here. I have compared sometimes. I check eBay out of curiosity, see how much it's going in the rest of the world, and yeah, it's sometimes usually about $100 cheaper, something like that.
Oh wow!
You know, because I was even checking for you, because I know you're looking for an Anakin, and but with the shipping and all that, it probably wouldn't be worth it, because you got to account the shipping. You know.
How much? I mean, if you can, I mean, we can talk after this. I mean, maybe you can help me out, man. Sure. You know.
I've seen. You know, it's funny because recently I saw a very cheap Anakin. It's not the dark side. I know you're looking for the dark side one, I think, right?
At this point, anything is acceptable.
Well, I saw there's this Yahoo Auction. It's basically the head and all his accessories. The head, he's just missing the body. And it's really, I think it's quite cheap. It's like $200.
Oh, really? So it's missing the head.
Yeah. But all you need, no, it's got everything except for the body. Everything you need except for the body, and no base, I think.
Wow. Okay. So
but yeah, that's a budget way to go about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of Yahoo Auction. I see it all. I check it all the time. It's quite addicting, actually.
I know. The record says if you put him in your card, you have 5 minutes window. This is for the sideshow piece that I was talking about earlier. Like they just give you time now when you put something on the card. So just make sure that when you have it, just order it. And I think this is a tactic. Absolutely, this is a tactic. I don't think this is just because it's running low. I think it's because they wanted to sell as much as they can. And it's clearly working, so I don't blame them. At the end of the day, it's a business. Juanca Mollericona. Hola desde Bolivia. Hola, Juanca. Gracias por estar aquí. Tony Castillo says, I paid in full. Do you guys still hear me okay? The mic and everything, the volume, everything is okay?
Yeah, and me too. If there's any technical difficulty with my side of it, please let me know too.
So you can see I'm very far away now from the mic.
Here I got Dubs 212. How big is your collection, and do you have any tips for new collectors who are keeping collection minimal but good quality pieces? I think that's a great comment because that's what I have to do. I have very little space. Basically, I'm what you see behind me, this Detolf, and I extended it a little bit, the shelf, but for now, this is what I got. I got another couple figures over here, but what I don't want is to start decorating this whole place with figures everywhere. Like on the ceiling, they're hanging like Spider-Man and stuff like that. I don't want to do all that. So I have to keep it to a minimal. And right now I have, I think it's like 37 figures, and I just try to stick to my, what really, I'm very about the source material. If I'm really attached to the character and the source material side of it, then it justifies having the figure for me.
Oh wow. Well, yeah.
I'm really about the source material is very important to me.
Right. And I mean, and then if I can also add to what you just said, when I started collecting, I wanted to start with one particular line. And not necessarily this is gonna be the only line, because eventually, if you can afford more, you're gonna buy more. That's
right.
That's what it is. I mean, it's really. Absolutely. I started with Star Wars. Yep. I said, you know what? I want to have Star Wars, and I want to have only the main characters like Luke, Leia, Han Solo, Chewbacca, whatever. But then, you know, you like it, and again, if you can afford
There's a
more,
lot of main characters in Star Wars.
It is a lot of main characters in Star Wars, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan as well. So that's why I wanted to start it like that. But if you start like that, and then eventually you're gonna evolve because you can afford it, then obviously you're gonna go different lines and buy whatever you want. But usually start slow. Start with like the best figures that you personally like. You know, maybe like 2 or 3 characters, and then you wait and see. Okay, you know what? I think I can afford another one, and then you'll see how you grow your collection, right? But that's how I started. I started with C-3PO, and then I got Han Solo, then I got Luke, Leia, and then I said, okay, I'm just gonna get Vader, and that's it. But then I got Vader, and then I said, you know what, I think I can afford another one, and then I got another one, and then another one. So it becomes crazy, and at one point that you are out of control, and that's what happened to me at the beginning. I was just basically buying everything, and now I have my channel. Now I have to buy everything. So for the reviews that I'm doing, but some of them I'm not keeping. So some of them I'm just doing for review purposes, so everyone can see before you make the decision of buying it. I'll show you everything, and then you say, you know what, I want this figure, or you know what, I don't like it. So then if I want to keep it, I'll keep it. If I want to sell it, I'll sell it. You know, that's the truth of it. I mean, honestly, I mean, I don't get paid to do this. I actually put my money to do all these reviews, but I love to do it because I've been collecting, like Sergio said, GemiiToys for 5 years as well. And I started in 2015, and I had a huge collection. Then I downsized it, sold pretty much everything because I needed to buy a house, so I needed more money. And you know, now I'm just back in the game, but now I have a channel, so now I need to provide to my people what they want to see. All right, let's see. Tony says, Remnant Trooper.
I've been the same, ups and downs, downsizing, upsizing the collection. I've been through the same thing. I think we all have.
Yeah, we all had. Yeah. Tony Castillo says, Remnant Trooper is amazing. Yes, and it's definitely going to be awesome with Mandalorian, with the Incinerator Trooper, with the Heavy Gunner Trooper. I mean, you're going to have a lot of figures from the Mandalorian line, and I think if you're smart on how you get those figures together, you're going to be fine. I was about to order a second Remnant Trooper, but I actually was about to do it, and then I decided not to, just because I wanted to use the money for something else. But I'm gonna order the Clone Troopers. I was thinking to order 2 of each, but I'm just gonna do 1 of each. I can be greedy because, you know, it's money. You know, everything costs money, so I'm just gonna do 1 by 1 for now. We have Dupes 212. What's up, my friend? Thanks for coming. So I guess we're good with
the. I was thinking before, like the first 3 figures that kind of figures that most moved me. I would say is to start with, like Iron Man, Batman, and Darth Vader. Those 3 just come to mind. I don't know why.
Iron Man,
Batman, the ones I love the most from those particular franchises.
Yeah, I like, same here. I like Luke. I like Captain America. and Palpatine.
Those are your three choices. Interesting.
Those are my three choices. Yeah, I love Palpatine, man.
I love those characters too, but the ones I mentioned a little bit pull me a little bit more.
And of course Vader, Han Solo, Iron Man, you know.
Yeah, Han Solo is great. I was tempted to get that Force Awakens Han Solo because the head sculpt is so great. But you see, I have Indiana Jones. I don't know. You see in the background. Oh, you probably can't. He's with hanging out with Marty McFly. But I had Han Solo. And I had Chewbacca, but the Chewbacca I had was the Force Awakens Chewbacca, and everybody knows that figure is it's just not good at all. I modified it a little bit. I kind of gave him a little bit of a mustache because you know how Chewbacca's got this mustache, a little bit dark color here. So I kind of darkened it a little bit, but still it wasn't working out that great.
Yeah.
And I actually sold them both for that reason.
Yeah, no, that Chewbacca looked like my dog. Seriously.
I'm sorry for your dog, man. That's terrible.
I know. I call him Chewy now.
Yeah, that's cute.
All right,
what kind of dog you got?
I have it's a Labrador mix with a Golden Retriever. It's a mix. It's a rescue dog. Yeah, we rescued him last year.
That's excellent. I love dogs.
Yeah, we got him since he was like 2 months. Now he's like a year and change. He's a year and 3 months now. Yeah. He's a pain in the butt, but he's cute as hell. Let's see. Just before we continue, are you guys, the audio and everything is okay, right? Just want to make sure. Because for some reason today everything is working crazy.
Rob Review says, I'm off, guys. Great work.
Take care, Rob.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for coming, bro. All right. Okay, Tony Castillo says, are you guys going to respond to fans? Of course, my friend, that's what we're doing. We just have some technical difficulties. But yes.
Technical difficulties?
Anyone have Dante's number? Yes, my wife. She'll kill me. Between September and October, probably. Okay, so I think we're good. So I think the audio is good, right? I think I'm a little behind on the chat right now. So,
yeah, a little bit. See it.
So here says, Diecast Fly says, Sean Long is the only Hot Toys collector I've met in person. Oh, wow. I never had the privilege of knowing anyone in person. Besides, well, Sergio now and Alan from the Jedi Way.
Hopefully we actually meet in person someday, man.
That will be good. That will be great, man. Once this pandemic is out, maybe we can do something.
Come over
Who
to
knows?
Japan. We'll hang out. We'll have a great time here, man.
Yes, yes. Paul says audio is clear. Thank you, sir. Ryan Rich, welcome,
Jedi
Ryan.
Way, do you know how much the Hot Toys Inferno Ride, and I think that's the red version, I think it's maybe a little more rare, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is selling for? No, sorry, I don't. But I know the regular Raiden from Hot Toys, I've seen them quite cheap. Like just a little over 100, like $150 or something like that. That's why I've been tempting to pick them up. Yeah.
You should pick up two and sell the other one. Hey, why not, man? It's better now.
Yeah.
Braulio says it's better. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm catching up. I'll say Cody news RB right now. Great news that Cody will make this appearance on Kenobi. Oh yes.
We got 24 people, man. It's pretty good.
24 people. Wow. Thank you so much, guys. I think the most I had was what, 21? 25, 21, I think.
Growing, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Hit the like button. Like. Let's see. Wolf Moon, how's it going? How are you? So Braulio says, how easy is it to get sold out figures in Japan? Do you go to eBay? I think you answered this question already, right? Like, how easy is it to get sold out figures in Japan? I think you answered this question already from Braulio.
Like,
how easy is
secondhand figures?
No, how easy is to get, hold on, just went out. How easy is to get sold out figures in Japan? Do you go to eBay or any retail stores? I think you answered this already, right?
Yeah.
You did.
Yahoo Auction. Yahoo Auction is pretty good. And there's another site called Mercari, but in Japanese, Mercari.
Mercari. I think
Yeah.
it's Mercari or something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think they have it in America now too, and that's pretty good. And you can just buy it straight up, so you don't have to bid, you don't have to do the game.
I used to actually work like years ago for a Japanese bank, and
Really?
I used to buy also stuff from Rakuten. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's Japanese,
Rakuten.
right?
Yes. Hi.
Okay. Hi. Okay. So let's see.
Do you
Diecast
remember
fly.
the name of the bank that you worked for? I'm quite familiar with the names of the banks here.
Yes.
Maybe, I don't know if it,
Yes, I'll tell you offline the name. But yeah,
Okay,
I know
sure.
the names.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't want to disclose the name for security purposes.
no. Yeah, I know. It's not important.
Yeah, they don't care.
Conversation,
They care as long as I can provide a figure every week that you guys can see it and enjoy it. You don't care where I work. You don't care how I make the money. You just want to see the figure. And by the way,
Right.
the Incinerator Trooper is coming next week. I got it. I actually bought it literally like 20 minutes after it was announced or released, and it was shipped already. So I should have it by Monday, and probably the review is going to be up on Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. I will announce it everywhere. And by the way, we have a new Facebook group called 6Cal Media. If you haven't joined yet, please go and do it. The link is in the description below. We are about 65 or 60 members, and we're going to keep growing, man. We're going to keep growing the community. You can post anything related to 1/6 scale figures. If you want to sell stuff, if you have a YouTube channel, you want to put your video for the first time, and if you want to talk to me, send me a message. I'm here to help everyone. Let's see. Diecast Fly says, I'm a Marvel guy, so I'm about to have a serious drought from Hot Toys for a while due to lack of new movie content. I only have 3 pre-orders left till the... Yes, you know what? I love Marvel as well, and I'm thinking, where is Gamora? Where is Nebula? I wanted those figures so bad, and actually a few weeks ago somebody posted on Facebook that Nebula was next. They actually put a picture of the box, and 4 weeks later, still waiting. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope they don't delay that anymore. But I know because the pandemic and all this, what's going on in the world, there's a lot of delays and stuff. But still, where's Gamora? We have Star-Lord already. Where's Gamora? Let's see. It says, how big is your collection and do you have any tips? Okay, so you answered this already.
I see. Will you ever do Dubs 212? Will you ever do a toys hunting live stream? That is possible. Good idea.
What did he say? Sorry. Oh, toy hunting. Toy hunting live stream. Yeah.
Live stream. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I can do a live stream from my phone yet. I think I have to have certain amount of subscribers for that.
Yeah.
But that's
too.
it.
Probably. If you don't have them, I definitely don't.
And that's actually something that I want to do. Like if I go to because in New York City I work in New York City, so they have a lot of stores like what's the name of this store, Midtown Comics, and they have other ones around where I work, so I can just go there and maybe do like a small live stream to show you guys when I'm buying something. So that would be good. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Well, let's get the word out. I mean, subscribe to Man of Hot Collectibles channel, subscribe to my channel, and we'll get these things going. Because I mean, I don't know how you feel. I'm sure you feel the same way as me. But we want to share this stuff. We want to share this wonderful hobby and what we do. So I have a blast doing it, and I know you do too. It's hard work. I know you've been working really hard doing this, and trust me, I know it's hard work, but the payoff is great. I mean, sharing this stuff is great.
Yeah, it is a lot of work, but it's fun. It's just, I like to show everyone. It's basically when I open my figure, when I buy something and I open it, my first impression, like, is this worth it? I just want to give that to my audience. Like, that's why I decided to give the scores. Like, my score is whatever out of whatever, based on my personal judgment.
Yeah.
if I buy it, has to be at least 7, right? Because if I don't like it from from the beginning, I don't buy it, But now that I'm doing this, I basically gonna buy, even if I don't like it, I'm just gonna buy it and give you my honest opinion when I see it, And that's why I don't like to see reviews after I finish my reviews. So if I put something live, I don't see anyone else. I just do it myself. And then after I do it, then I start watching all the videos, kind of to see, okay, were we like similar of the the score, or maybe the way we see the figure, things like that. But yeah. So Brendan says, yes, I live in the U.S. and I got here in about a week. Oh, that's awesome, man. So that's awesome. So I'm wondering why he said that. That person that said on my put a comment saying that DHL got on hold. Okay, that's strange. That's strange. But thanks for that insight, my friend. I appreciate it.
The Jedi Way. What do you think about DC? What did you think about DC fandom? I can talk about that all day. I know, and something like Captain America, right? I can do this all day.
Oh yes.
Snyder Cut, the Batman, Black Adam, Suicide Squad 2, and Wonder Woman 2. The Snyder Cut, I'm incredibly excited about it. I don't know how you feel, Dante, about the Justice League movie, but it was a major slap in the face for me.
You know what? It is funny because I grew up watching Batman and Superman and all those characters. I'm a Star Wars fan, right? But I'm open-minded. I watch Marvel, I watch DC and all that. I like Man of Steel. The first, first of all, let me just go back. I love the Nolan's trilogy with the Dark Knight. I love those movies. Love them all three. I think it was the best Batman I've seen. Then when they did Man of Steel, I also liked the Man of Steel. I like Batman vs Superman. It was my first time seeing Ben Affleck as Batman, and I really like it too. I think it was okay movie. Justice League, I have mixed feelings of the movie. I think it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that great. I think it was too rushed. It was so many things that they put together, and they didn't kind of like provide the background story like properly. They just throw stuff like, let's put this on. And that's why I'm so curious to see the Snyder Cut, because my understanding is from the movie that was released that we've seen already, and the Snyder Cut is like 90% different. Like it's like 90% of things were not included. So I'm curious to see.
This is the original Zack Snyder vision. We're actually going to see his vision fulfilled on this, because when he did Man of Steel and he did Batman vs Superman, there's a certain vision he had, and it's dark. We've seen 300 probably. We've seen other movies of him. He's dark, but I call it dark art because it's his cinematography is just amazing. It just blows my mind, and some people don't like to see that. A lot of I'm a Superman fan too, but I actually became a fan of Superman with Man of Steel. I like Christopher Reeve, and now especially liking Superman as much as I do now, I go back and I really like Christopher Reeve. But when I was a kid, I thought it was cool, but that was about it. So it really turned me on to Superman. So being introduced to this way to Superman made me really like the character, and now seeing his vision, even though it's dark, I think, because Justice League was it didn't fit within the mood of Man of Steel or Batman versus Superman. It's just a complete different mood. It's like, what's this? Is this Avengers? Oh, it's Avengers with a Justice League logo, because that was the same director, of course. Right.
No, it was a lot of things that was thrown at us, but I have high hopes for the Snyder Cut version for sure. I think it's gonna be a cause.
Cool. That trailer looks good. That trailer looks pretty good.
That's what I was about to say. Like when I saw, I know this guy from Twilight, right? Movies. But also he made a few good movies as well. So I wasn't sure if I can picture him as Batman. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh shit. It was very dark. So, and I like those type of movies. So I'm definitely going to watch the movie and make my own conclusions. And I'm pretty sure Hot Toys is going to make a lot of money out of it too. They're going to release a bunch of figures.
What did you think of that one scene where he just goes nuts bursts on this guy and just starts punching him. Just when you think he stopped punching him, he punches him twice more. It's like,
I know.
what?
That was basically like playing the video game, the Arkham Knight. Pretty much, right? It was a video game. I think somebody put some effects when they were putting that scene. I think it was good. I think it was very cool, and I can't wait to see that.
It's getting me excited. It's getting me excited. That's for sure. But number one for me is the Justice League, because Justice League Snyder Cut. I'm one of those guys who is just in hopes, thinking, oh, this is probably never going to happen, but I'm still going to keep saying out there, I want it. Right. And it's happening. It's like, wow, excellent.
Yeah, and that was a nice announcement, and I can't wait to see that one. I can wait to see that one for sure. So
and
here we have
Wonder Woman, the golden armor and all that. I'm looking forward to that. I think DC is coming back with a vengeance. Actually, looks like they got some really good stuff coming up. It's exciting.
That's exciting, yeah, because we had a lot of Marvel. Now I think this is DC's opportunity to make a statement, right? Because it's the window. Because now basically Iron Man is gone, Captain America is gone, so they say, you know what? Let's start like going crazy with DC and start pulling our content so we can rule the planet for another 5 years or something like that. But I think it's gonna be cool to see that movie and any new releases from DC. So here we have BMW says, I started collecting this year with Hot Toy Star Wars Troopers, but I could not hold back. It's bad, yeah. That's what happened, man. When you start collecting, it is tough. You know, as I said before, I wanted to start doing Star Wars only, and then start like adding Marvel, DC, Terminator, what else I got? RoboCop. Forget it. You start growing your collection so much. And the problem is that the space, man, you run out of space so quick. You need more details. You need more display cabinets. You need more space for the boxes, because those are collectible figures. So the boxes are also hold the value. So if you throw the boxes, the value lowers a little bit of the figure. You know. Let's see. We have Alexis Ortiz says, "Will you guys be picking up review on the Pennywise?" Yes, that's. I'm not into horror movies, but Pennywise or It was one of my favorite movies I've seen. The new ones. I saw the old ones as well, but the new ones, I love them. So I'm definitely picking up that guy and reviewing it for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I'm not on that boat. I haven't seen any of that stuff. I quit horror films after I saw The Ring. It's like, man, I can't do this anymore. I can't.
Were you at the scared?
You know, you've seen the movie The Ring?
Oh yes. You're talking about the one 2002, I think it was 2003. I don't know, the old one, right?
Yeah, in America. Yeah, there's a remake in America, but the original is from Japan.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah.
I bet it's scary.
It's
trippy,
they do, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah. And everybody's got a TV in the room, so it starts messing with your mind.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah, but I quit horror films. I Pennywise, no, you'll go ahead and do that. You take care of that, man. I'm good.
You're good, right? So we have Alton Moore. Hey, welcome, man. Says, I feel like they punked Superman and Batman versus Superman. Yeah, I think that's what happened in the movie. I guess they needed to put the two characters together somehow, and they needed to do it some way, and I guess that's how they came up. Again, it's not the best movie in the world, but I like the movie. I think it was a good, fun movie to watch, the Batman vs Superman. But I also like how they introduced Wonder Woman like briefly, and then in the actual Wonder Woman movie, solo movie, the first one, I enjoyed it very much. I liked it. I think it was a very good movie. And I think she's a perfect. Gal Gadot is perfect for that role. Just my personal opinion. We have here says, speaking of DC, will you guys pick up Hot Toys release Cyborg, Black Suit Superman, and Shazam? Yes, on all those three. And I think before the Snyder Cut is released, I think Hot Toys is gonna announce Cyborg, and I think they're just waiting for the right opportunity. Maybe around Christmas, they're gonna say, "Here we go, guys, pre-order Cyborg." That's for sure is gonna happen. For sure is gonna happen. The Black Suit Superman. They will not wait. Or they will not miss this opportunity to make money. with the black suit Superman for sure.
You know, I gotta go back and look at some of that San Diego Comic-Con footage. I think they had a prototype of Cyborg, didn't they?
Yes, they did. They did, and that's
Yeah,
what people was talking about.
What? Yeah, I gotta see what that looked like. I'm pretty sure that's what they'll release, something similar to that. I mean, they just have it up in the shelf somewhere, and it's like, okay, well, let's do this guy, probably.
Yes, yes, and Shazam too. But you see, I think Shazam was a sneak peek. They didn't actually announce it yet, but I don't know if that ever is gonna happen though. Shazam, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's just gonna be a tease, and that's how they're gonna leave it. But that would be great though. That would be great for sure. So Alan says, GemiiToys, I like your taste, man. Man of Steel is my favorite movie DC, and yeah, that. Thanks God for Snyder.
That's great. That's
yeah.
Great
We'll
movie,
finish his
man.
vision on DC
I
world.
love Man of Steel.
Yeah, that movie was great. Yes, that movie was great from beginning to end.
Dude, that first flight, come on.
Yeah, that was sick.
Come on.
That was sick.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And let's see, and let's hope. I mean, I'm pretty sure Snyder Cut is gonna kill it. I think it's gonna be one of the best movies out for a superhero. I think the guy, just by looking at the trailer, how that looks, like the epicness of the movie is just crazy, and I can wait to see that one. You know. Even though we already know Superman is gonna be resurrected, we already know a few things, but who cares, man? Let's enjoy that movie.
I'm hoping for a Man of Steel too, man. Henry Cavill, gosh, come back, be Superman. We like you as Superman. He knows. I think he's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it. Yeah, do it.
Right?
Yeah, and also and also talking about that. What's the other movie? Flash with the Flash, and it's gonna feature Ben Affleck. I think Ben Affleck is gonna do the Batman for that particular movie.
Michael Keaton. Batman is like, what?
I know.
Excellent. There's some stuff coming up, man, and we'll get some figures of that. I mean, Hot Toys won't miss that opportunity. I don't think.
No, they won't. They won't for sure. So says GemiiToys, I watched the original. He said, Alan said the Jedi Way. Says, GemiiToys, I watched the original Japanese The Ring. The actor who plays the main character, husband, is famous. He was Wolverine on Immortal.
Yeah, he was the father.
Oh man, now I have to watch the movie, man. I don't wanna.
The husband. That's right. And Ringu. People say Ringu. They know the name in Japanese. Ringu.
Ringu.
They have such a particular way of pronouncing things.
I know.
It's like the city I live in is, in America we would say Nagoya, right? But here they say Nagoya.
Nagoya.
Yeah, so I like to say it the Japanese way.
So let's do some. I'm gonna show you guys. Here's Sideshow. I'm a Sideshow already. Have you?
I've been doing this live stream for about an hour and I already feel so comfortable.
I know. No, yes, it is. You don't realize, especially when you start talking to the audience. It's like it's so good. Like when you start reading the comments and just interacting with everyone is so cool. So cool.
But don't worry, I'm not comfortable enough to start belching and farting or doing some stuff like that.
Or eating a spaghetti.
Or eating a sandwich.
Or eating a sandwich. Or I know. I just want your opinion on this for everyone, right? I used to have Yoda from The Empire Strikes Back, and I sold it years ago, whatever. So I'm thinking of picking this guy up, this Yoda here, from episode 3, I believe, or episode 2. What do you guys think? Do you guys recommend? I haven't seen any reviews of this guy yet because I'm thinking to picking it up and do a review on my channel for this, maybe a live stream and do a live review. But what do you guys think? I mean, this looks very nice. This looks very
You're
cool.
talking about Yoda from episode 2, right?
Yes, I'm talking about Yoda from episode.
Yeah, I've seen him in person at Toy Sapiens with Count Dooku. I remember, and I was quite impressed. It looks good. it does look like the CG version of Yoda.
Yes, yes, but I mean, I really like it. I mean, it looks based on this, it looks very cool, and it's
Yeah.
189 bucks. I think I have like a few reward points on Sideshow, so I can probably get it for like $50 cheaper.
There you go, man.
So that's what I'm thinking to get it, man. It looks very good. I mean, the figures that I regret not buying, Count Dooku is one of them, for sure.
That's a good head sculpt. Very good head sculpt.
Yeah, very good head sculpt. Because I was thinking, okay, I don't think I'm gonna collect the. That was before I opened my channel. I was thinking, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna collect the prequels, so I'm just gonna sell all these guys. But now that I have Cody coming, I have Qui-Gon coming. I'm like, shoot. Now I need to get these guys back, so I can have like a nice set. But I guess I will have to wait. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on this guy. I think this guy looks very nice, and I heard this guy has a nice really good, right? And I heard that this guy has a really good articulation as well. So that is something that I'm thinking. Again, I haven't seen any reviews of this guy, but I mean, this looks.
I used to have the Empire Strikes Back Yoda, and I would imagine it's the same body. He's very articulated, but a little delicate. Got to be careful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna do crazy poses anyway, but still, you know. And then, the highlight of the week was this girl here, Ahsoka Tano. I was so blown by this, man. I was so impressed when they announced it.
I saw a video on that yesterday, the preview, and the head sculpt looks pretty good.
Yeah, the head sculpt looks pretty good.
I haven't watched them. I haven't seen Clone Wars. I know there's a lot of fans out there. I might have to check it out. But that's a pretty cool idea to take the animated version and make it realistic. I thought that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what they did with Anakin.
Natural live action.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually started watching the Clone Wars last week. So I'm actually on episode 5 right now for season 1, and I watch other episodes from different seasons, like here, one there, but I want to watch it in order so I can have the notion that I saw everything. So by the time I got this release, I'm gonna be basically talking with knowledge about Clone Wars. You know, like this guy knows what he's talking about. You know, that's the reason why I want to educate myself.
How long is it? Is it long?
No, it's like a 23 minutes per episode. So I actually was watching with my daughter, like maybe like 4 episodes we knocked down today. Because I was in episode 1 for like a week. Because I couldn't finish it. But now we sat down and we spent a couple hours watching. So maybe after this, maybe I watch another couple of episodes and then go to bed. You know. But yeah, this figure looks great, man. I just can't wait to see it. And it's a very nice head sculpt too. I mean, very like hybrid, right? Between animated and real. Human.
Yeah. They must have based the likeness on somebody, I would imagine. Somebody must look kind of like that.
Yeah. I think somebody put a picture on Facebook about it.
Yeah, it's a nice looking figure, no question.
Yes, and then this guy Qui-Gon, which I think is going to be released next week. Pretty positive. That's going to be released this week. Like, I mean, this guy looks fantastic. I mean, the head sculpt, the suit, everything is just awesome. You know, and I have Darth Maul from episode 1, so I'm gonna do like some dynamic poses. Maybe the scene that they fight, maybe I can recreate that with those figures. So it's gonna be cool to see, man. Yeah, this is gonna be sick. It's gonna be crazy, man. I just can't wait.
Dude, I just noticed in the comments the guy who played Black Panther died?
Who?
Says here, did Black Panther die? Actor Chadwick Boseman, who played Black Panther, died.
Are you serious?
Is this for real? Jeez, man. Wow, I'm kind of shocked about that one. I'll have to check that out later, but wow, that's really too bad if that in fact is a fact. Because, you know, we hear there's rumors of actors dying, like Sylvester Stallone. He keeps coming out and saying, no, I'm not dead yet. You know, I'm still alive. So I'll make sure. I don't want to say anything yet, but that's really too bad if that's a fact. really sad.
Oh shit! Looks like it's real. Black Panther actor Chadwick Boseman dies at 43 after 4-year fight with colon cancer. Oh, that's sad.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Freaking A.
Oof. He was 43 only, man. He was about our age.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. As soon as I saw it, it's like, that guy's got to be like our age.
Oh wow, that's so sad, man. Wow. And he did a good job in Black Panther. Very, very good job. I didn't know I didn't know he had cancer. Did he ever share that with everyone? Or maybe he didn't want to share it. I mean, I didn't know that. It's a total news for me.
I knew nothing. Yeah, I knew nothing about it. Yeah, he was pretty great. I like Civil War. Civil War is a cool movie.
Yeah. Oh wow. Well, my condolences to the Boseman family. I mean, this is really a sad day for Marvel fans. You know, this guy did a good job on that movie, and you know, Black Panther was very iconic, especially the movie, the solo movie. I think was fantastic. So wow, it's very sad, very very sad.
That is
wow.
Indeed. That is indeed.
Yeah. Wow. What? Who gave you that news on the chat? Oh, thanks for sharing that with us, man.
Yeah. Let me see. First person mentioned it was. Yeah, sad news. Dubs 212.
See. Oh yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for sharing that information. Wow, that was very sad. That was very very sad. For people who just joined us on the chat, I mean, we have some horrible news to share. Chadwick Boseman, the actor from Black Panther, passed away. He was, I guess, he was fighting colon cancer for the past 4 years. So this is really sad. I mean, I never thought, it's really like those are the news that you kind of like, damn, you don't.
Yeah.
Especially when you like.
Still gotta wrap my head around that one. Wow.
I know, especially like us that we have this collection passion and we collect Black Panther figures or Marvel figures, so we know these guys, these actors, and we have a relationship. Even though we don't know them personally, we build the relationship by buying their figures. So that's kind of like our appreciation of the good job they did as the character they impersonate. Yeah. So it is really sad, it is really sad. And I'm pretty sure that people are going to take advantage of this, like what happened with Stan Lee, and then they're going to start selling the figure for like a triple the price, and
it's true.
So that's going to be another sad thing that we're probably going to have another topic to talk. But right now, my condolences to the Boseman family. I mean, this is really a sad.
Yeah, me too. My condolences go as well. Yeah, I can't even pronounce that right. I'm kind of shocked about it.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
That's too bad. That's too bad. All right, so we need to. Wow, breaking news in our live stream, man. That's crazy. Yeah, but we're gonna change the topic. I mean, our respect for these awesome characters, and it was really like breaking news for everyone. So let's, I guess, continue with the show. Let's see.
When The Mandalorian released, I had to watch The Mandalorian the whole season again, and I actually enjoyed it more on second view.
Yeah, because now you don't have the pressure of kind of like knowing the characters. You already know the characters, so it's like more like it's like me. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You finish it. No, it's like I started. I watch. I don't know if you guys like. I just so we know, just so you guys know, I just turned 40 last week, so I'm an 80s guy, 100%. And my friend Sergio is also from that era.
41.
He's 40. He's a year older than me. But anyway, I used to watch. I watched Karate Kid. I grew up with those movies, and I watched Cobra Kai when it was released a year ago or so in YouTube Premium, whatever. So now it's on Netflix. So now I'm watching it again, and it's so cool to see like those characters now. I know I'm going away from the topic, but I'm rewatching the show again, and I know what's gonna happen, but I kind of like appreciate it more because I'm not focusing on like, okay, who's this character's name? I already know who they are. I'm just kind of like have a different
especially
perspective.
With Star Wars, I don't know about you, but it's most Star Wars fans. It's just countless how many times we've rewatched this stuff, like rewatch. So we're just so comfortable with it because we already know exactly what's going to happen, what the characters are going to say. We just want to rewatch it. So when something new Star Wars comes out, we have those fears. It's like when the sequel trilogy came out, and my fears came to fruition. But nonetheless, we have those fears because we're not used to watching Star Wars for the first time. We're usually used to watching it many times, So when you're watching something new, you're kind of nervous about it. So that kind of probably takes away from enjoying it a little bit, takes away the joy a little, perhaps.
Right. I mean, if you watch Star Wars movies, I mean, you probably watch it like few times, like 10, 15. I watched Star Wars so many times. I lost count already.
When I got to tell you something. When I was a kid in Spain, I recorded The Last Jedi on TV. That was VHS time. You got it on the TV and you catch it, and I caught half of it. And I remember it was right from the part when they start in Endor, and Chewbacca takes he's like, "Don't take that food," and they get trapped in that net. So
right.
Always eat with your stomach.
Yes.
So it started from there. So from that point to the end is what I watched over and over. When I was a kid, I seriously, I think I watched it like almost every night, dude.
Oh yeah, Star Wars, forget it. Like it was the same here.
I didn't have much content back then. We didn't have what we have nowadays. I just had that one videotape, and I had some. I used to watch a lot of Dragon Ball. I still like Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, me too.
Whatever I had recorded, and I bought I had some movies that I bought, but I didn't have much, so I had to watch it over and over, and I loved it. I mean, that's why it's good memories. Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, of course, amazing movie, but Return of the Jedi just has that special place in my heart because I watched it so much when I was a kid because that's what I had recorded from TV. Yes,
I know. Now another figure that is being delayed forever, and I know like we've seen like sneak peeks of this and people posting pictures saying, "Oh, Nebula is coming next. We have the box here." Somebody posted a crappy picture of the box somewhere, and we're still waiting for Nebula. And I think this figure is freaking great. I mean, based on the prototype, based on what we're seeing right now, I think the head sculpt is on point, and I'm just curious to see how this suit is gonna be. If this is more like maybe this guy here, maybe like the Spider-Man 2099, or maybe similar to maybe Thor's pants. I don't know, but it will be fun to see. But this one looks pretty cool. I really like this. I love the character, but I also like the outfit. So, man, Hot Toys is holding forever. And I know because of the pandemic, everything is really delayed. But, still, they should got this girl already out. I mean, look at that. The head sculpt is on point. Now, is this removable? This part of the head? The plate that she has on the side of the head? I don't think it's removable. That would be cool. I don't know if you can see my screen, Sergio.
Yeah, I can see it with the delay. But yeah, I'm looking at it.
I don't think it doesn't look as removable, right? That would be a good touch, right? That is magnetic, that you can just attach it and detach it.
That would be.
That would be awesome.
I wonder what it I wonder what it would look like without her wearing that. Does she actually not wear that ever in the?
In the end game, no, she did. But remember, then we went back to the past, and the two Nebulas were together. They took this. She took this piece from Nebulas from the future, and put it in Nebulas from the past, so she can actually pretend that she was the real Nebula, but she wasn't. So that was a nice twist on the story. And I was thinking maybe they're gonna do the same with the figure, but I guess.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. The one piece that she wears here, yeah, that's the only difference between the two, the one of the past and the one of the future.
Right. right?
Yeah.
So this is to me is very the most anticipated. But the figure that I think is gonna kill
The
it.
figure is really good. Yeah, the figure looks really good. I've seen that. I've seen that figure in person. It looks great.
And
Looks
but
really
the
great.
figure that I think is gonna blow everyone's mind, and I think is gonna be the must-have for every collector, is gonna be the Iron Man, the Mark 85, the battle damage one. This one here. I think this guy is gonna be like a must-have for everyone. When this guy comes out, forget it. This is gonna be the one.
What is your favorite figure in your collection, Dante, right now? And it probably changes, like mine changes too, right?
My favorite right now.
If you had to choose one, I know it can be hard.
Oh, if I have to choose one right now, like without thinking, I would probably say the Mandalorian. I think
Yeah,
that figure is sick.
I think that's gonna become my favorite when I get it too.
Yeah, I like Palpatine, and I see other people that don't like it much, but I love Palpatine. But going back to this,
it's a good figure.
it's a good figure, yeah, especially with the throne. I think it's beautiful. But going back to this guy here, Mark 85, I think, I mean, the head sculpt is just nuts, man. I mean, if they can keep the same head sculpt from the prototype to the final production, that's gonna be a huge thing, a huge thing. Look at that. I mean, it's just insane. And this is how everyone is gonna post this guy, and I'm definitely gonna post it in this form here. Like, you see him.
Let me see when with the delay when it comes up. Let me see what picture you chose.
It's the one that he's on the ground with the gauntlet about to snap the fingers.
Oh yeah. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, that head sculpt looks good. Looks good.
Yeah. This is gonna be for me the most anticipated figure, and this coming, according to this page, is July next year. But I don't know the way Hot Toys is going, and I think this is gonna be before that. I don't think we're gonna wait that long for this.
Talking about this guy right here.
Yes.
Yeah. Here, what does it say here? Let me see the colorway. Maybe it's this picture. Is it this one?
Yes. Is that the battle damage one?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
Right there.
That
you
one.
can see.
Yep, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice
see if
head.
I can make
That's
this
a really
bigger.
nice head. However, I will say I was very impressed with that Max Newton head. You know the Max Newton head?
Yes, I saw it. I think Justin did a review of that.
Yeah, I did a review on it too. And I was very impressed. I wasn't thinking to, and then I saw, I was like, man, I got to do something to show this because it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna add you here. All right. So let's see. Let's read some comments. So Amber Race, he says, did Black Panther die? Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, it was sad that he passed away. Yeah, he passed away. That's so sad. That's so sad. Let's see. So, he says sad news for sure. Let's see. Diecast Fly says Jetaway is going to be a draw for figure based on the content unless it's something shot. Copy 419. Yeah, you know, COVID-19 just, so, you know, it just, you know, what happened in the world is just nuts, man. Like, I work in the city, so when I was going to work and seeing nobody on the street in New York City, it was like being part of the movie I Am Legend with Will Smith. Like the city was empty, basically like that. It was crazy.
That's what I was actually going to ask you. Being there in New York, it got hit hard there, man. Yeah.
Right. Oh look! Oh, that's right about the Mandalorian. Luke is gonna be in season 3, and they actually cast the guy from what's his name? Bucky Barnes. What's his name? The Bucky Barnes actor. Shit, I forgot the name.
Yeah, he looks a lot like he's Luke. Is he going to be Luke? I saw some rumor he's going to play.
Let's see, Sebastian Stan. That's his name. Yeah, he's gonna be back. He's gonna be Luke Skywalker in season 3 of The Mandalorian. Actually, the original plan was to have Mark Hamill doing, and I think he's gonna still be part of that, but they wanted to de-age him, so make him look younger. And in my opinion, I think this guy, if they want to do a Luke Skywalker movie, if they go with this guy, with Sebastian Stan, forget it. They're gonna kick it out of the park, because this guy looks like Mark Hamill when he was younger. Like, if they put the makeup, the hair, forget it. He's gonna be like him. You know, I mean, he learns the mannerisms and all those little things. Man, he's gonna kill it. And then we're gonna have Ahsoka on season 2 as well in The Mandalorian. So that's gonna be so cool to see. That's why I can't wait for season 2.
That's gonna be awesome. When is season 2 gonna start kicking off?
Season 2, I think, is next year, no? Or late this year. I don't know. Let me see.
I think it's late this year. As far as I know, I think it's late this year. Here in Japan, it takes a little longer. I remember it was like 2 months. It took 2 months. I think it started here in December last year. I remember it was right after Rise of Skywalker.
Oh no, October 2020. That's what it says.
Yeah,
season 2.
Yeah, here it'll be a little longer, but yeah, man, that's great to look forward. Something to look forward to. Mandalorian is great.
Yeah, I know. Last Trejo says, rest in peace.
How did you feel about him actually showing his face? Sorry, spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen it, it's been a long time. So, but how did you feel about that?
For him showing his face, you were talking about Mando showing his face.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I would have wanted not for him to show his face. He showed his face. I don't remember. I don't think he showed his face.
It's a mystery, huh?
He didn't show his face.
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
Shit, he did?
Yeah,
man, I have to rewatch it.
When he gets really severely injured after an explosion, I forgot the name of the bad guy. Gosh, I'm still. But he basically shoots his blaster and it explodes. So he's got all these stuff in his helmet.
Yes.
And the droid removes his helmet and steams him up to fix him up.
And he was yes, I remember that. Yes, I remember that.
And he says, no living thing has seen me. And then the droid says, I'm not a living thing. So
I'm not a living thing. Then. Yes. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. And you see, that's the part of the show. I think The Mandalorian is a great show. The way they did, like the way they introduced the character, kind of like, because it's really after the Return of the Jedi, right? It's in between, in between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. So it's right after that. So the way they did it, I think it was amazing. I mean, how they introduced the character, all the child, Baby Yoda, is a huge thing. I'm like, what the hell? What is this thing going? Like, I mean, but now you have more questions because you've seen the new movies and there's no mention of Baby Yoda, like, right? There's nothing. So that's why I'm curious to see how they're gonna develop the story and what's gonna happen for future Star Wars movies. Especially with Baby Yoda. Now that we're gonna see Luke Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, those things are gonna be nuts, man. It's gonna be cool. To look forward to. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see who else we have here. Yeah, everybody's talking about the Black Panther actor, man.
Yeah, I know. That's a hard pill to swallow. That's why.
Yeah, if whoever just joined the chat, we were talking about this a little earlier. The Black Panther actor passed away. He was fighting colon cancer. So we were actually doing the live stream, and one of our viewers just told us, and we were like, wait, what? So we went to we Googled it, and then we saw the breaking news. So it was really sad, really sad. So now, what is Sergio? What is your most anticipated figure that you can wait to have it in your hands? Besides the Mandalorian, obviously.
Okay, then I gotta think a minute. Well, I don't have to think so much. Mark 85.
Mark 85.
The clean at Mark 85 that's coming soon. Of course, the battle damage is even more. Of course, more. I'm looking more forward to that one, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. The Mark 85 is cool.
But
to
yeah,
me,
in
besides
Captain America Endgame, of course, yeah, Captain America Endgame too.
yeah, no. Besides the Mark 85 that I said before, that it will be the most anticipated figure. If I have to choose another one, it will be actually the Fat Thor, or the Chubby Thor.
People call him diabetes for Thor.
Yes,
I've seen that in on my comment section. I saw that, like, diabetes Thor. Okay.
Oh, maybe the quarantine Thor. You know, if you want to be more polite. But yeah, I mean, and I think those figures. I mean, when you have that collection set, when you have Mark 85, when you have Captain America, Thor together, that's basically it, you know, because that's the last movie of Captain America. Now, the fact that they can go back in time, they can do the trouble, you know, go back in time, whatever, they can bring Iron Man. And I was watching a video the other day about the possibility of Iron Man coming back. Like, it is not yet to say he's gone for good. You know, there's a chance that he can be brought back. So I don't know how they're gonna do it, but now that we have the time travel thing already there, it is a very possible that this can happen.
It's possible. In one interview, Robert Downey Jr. said that he feels he's too old to be Tony Stark, but I don't think so. I think he's still fine.
Yeah,
wrong there. He looks great.
I mean, he can show his wisdom, right, by him being older. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that he needs to fight like a 20-year-old, right? I mean,
there's even comics of an older Tony Stark. So I mean, come on, there's no problem there.
And it's actually pretty cool to see those characters like older, right? Like, for example, Batman, right? Michael Keaton now, he's in his 60s probably, and being part of the Flash movie. That's gonna be cool to see, like Batman Beyond, right? That you see the old Bruce Wayne sitting in his Batcave, giving instructions to the new Batman, right? Batman Beyond, things like that. So that will be pretty cool. I like to see that, you know. And I think those characters give so much to the plot, to the overall, you know, experience, that you need to have them, even if it's just a little bit. Like, and that's the reason why I'm so pissed about the Star Wars, like the sequel movies, right? How they didn't make Luke be more powerful, right? Like, that you can see Luke fighting, for example, right, without even using his lightsaber, maybe using a force power, right? Because he's supposed to be Master Luke Skywalker. Come on, the biggest Jedi ever. So, you know, Disney missed the opportunity of showing Luke the way the fans wanted to see him. And I think that's the reason why they are talking about redoing all these movies and making it better for the fans. That's why the fans are pissed. I mean,
seeing the three together, man, Leia, Han, and Luke, those three, a meeting again. We didn't see that meeting. It's like we got to at least see them together once.
Yeah, that was the saddest thing, man. They missed the opportunity of seeing all those three, at least for like 10 minutes or something, you know.
Right.
So here we have. Are you guys excited for more Hot Toys Clone Wars releases? Yes. I'm actually, since now Disney Hot Toys has the I guess the license of doing the Clone Wars, the Troopers and all that. I think they're gonna come a lot of figures are gonna come out of it. I would not be surprised if they do a younger version of Ahsoka. I would not be surprised if we see a tease of Darth Maul. Maybe they do a Palpatine character. That would be sick. Maybe a Count Dooku character. Maybe General Grievous. And that's what Alan and I were talking on the previous stream.
General Grievous.
About having a General Grievous. That would be sick. Yeah. You know, because the South Show General Grievous is going for like insane amount of money. One.
Yes,
and it is very delicate. And it's very delicate.
Bigger, but it's very pricey.
Yeah, and it's very delicate too. So that's another thing. So let's see if I can pull.
A clone school.
Let me see if I can find. I shared to you guys the figure. This is the archive. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. So let me share my screen to see if we can see it. All right. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen to see General Grievous here. I think it's
That's
a
a cool
little too small.
character. I like that character. The lightsaber collection. The lightsaber collector.
I know. But you see, this is a great figure. But a lot of people were complaining about it is very like delicate. Like if you move a piece, it might broke. So if Hot Toys can pull the trigger on this one and do a good figure, maybe diecast, man, this is gonna be, forget it. Like as soon as this figure, if Hot Toys decide to pull the trigger on General Grievous, this is gonna be the next big thing. That's for sure.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would definitely be a tempting pickup for me, for sure.
Oh yes. You have the 4 arms with the lightsabers. That's sick. And I think this one is going for a lot of money on eBay too. It's really kind of hard to get. Very rare and hard to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see all the accessories here. Yeah, that looks very, very, very cool. I mean, hopefully one day Hot Toys decides to pull the trigger and give us Grievous. But until then, we need to wait. Let's see. It says, rumor says he might be going to DC. He has some meetings with DC directors lately, and they get coming. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, he's talking about Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I see that now. I'm reading that too. Rumors say DC. Some meetings of DC. Really? What is he going to play on? What is he going to be in the DC universe? I wonder.
Maybe he's gonna be the
Iron
Person. But you see, this is the problem, right? If you're gonna use Marvel characters, like for example Robert Downey Jr. or Chris Evans or whatever, to do like DC movies or something like that, I don't think it's gonna look good, because it's kind of like, okay, you have Iron Man and then you're gonna have whatever character on DC for the same person, Chris Evans was lucky because when he was known, now he's known as Captain America, but don't forget that he did the Fantastic Four, which was the shadiest movie ever.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was the Torch, right?
My first impression when I saw him as Captain America, I was like, wait a minute, I remember you. He's great, man.
He nailed it. Yes. Some people, it's for example, this guy who plays Deadpool, right? Ryan Reynolds. He played what's the name? Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
Yes, that one. So he played that he played that character, and nobody cared about it. No, nobody cared. But then Deadpool, boom! Everybody knows this guy for Deadpool now because he's like the best. I mean,
hey, you got the same Ben Affleck doing what's the name? I forgot. Daredevil.
Nobody knew about it now, and then Batman. Now they know Ben Affleck, Batfleck. Now they call him. So you see that some actors are meant to be for certain roles. Like Christopher Reeve for Superman, he's always gonna be Superman. Always gonna be Superman for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he was a hero even in life too. Such an inspiring guy. After what happened to him is so tragic, but you can just tell that guy was just such a great person.
Right. He was great. All right, so I think we're gonna call it for the night. I want to say thank you everyone for watching this stream, and this was the first episode that I had for Meet the Collector. So I hope you guys like it. Just leave a comment and let me know if you like this segment of Meet the Collector. If you want to be featured, send me a message and we can work things out. So. Sergio, thank you very much again for being part of this live stream.
Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate it, and everybody who's watching, I really appreciate all the comments and building this community. I'm really excited. It's great stuff. Thank you so much, man. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you, and I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. And I know we had a breaking news in the middle of the show, and
Yeah,
it
I
was.
know.
I guess we all share the moment of sadness, right? Knowing that the Black Panther actor passed away. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and see you around
Yes.
in the next video.